Draw me like one of your French moose. So yeah, and we're doing a review of Resident Evil Remake. I don't know. It's happy motherfucking Halloween.
Resident Evil was debuted in 1996 under the creator Shinji Mikami. You know, the one that made the good Resident Evil games. Yeah. He was and always will be considered the godfather of the survival horror genre, cause he made it so that other developers could get their feet wet with the original formula. He also pioneered the over-the-shoulder camera shooting style in Resident Evil 4. Shinji Mikami was never afraid to create some new horror tactic, and he set the bar each time he does. Resident Evil was just the start of the things that he's done. He's worked on other games as well, along with the current game that he's creating that's being published by Bethesda Softworks. The Evil Within. I'm really looking forward to that fucking game. Whew. But anyway, our question for today is, has Resident Evil 1 aged well? The answer is, yeah. Yo? I'll elaborate. So, let's start with the cons, shall we? Because I usually like to start with the bad news first. And then the good news will just make it all better. The voice acting was ass, the graphics are horribly outdated, and the writing is laughable. Now the pros. The game was atmospheric as tits. It was genuinely scary, and the character mobility along with the fixed camera angle made for an experience that not many other titles can emulate. That's what I mean by yo. Aight, we cool. But then, something magical happened. Capcom got the brilliant idea to make a remake for one of their most cherished franchises. Then we got the GameCube game called Remake. I don't know. Why only GameCube? Why not PS2?
Oh well. Let's see if this game actually fixes the problems of the old game, as well as be able to be a good game standalone. So, let's go pop this shit into my Wii. Gross.
We all know the plot of Resident Evil 1. It's the 90s! Yeah! And you're off to investigate some grisly murders in a mansion in the middle of nowhere. Seems safe. You're part of an organization called STARS. And you can either play as Jill, Valentine, or Chris Schwarzenegger Redfield. Playing as Jill gives you more inventory slots because she can fit things into a thick GameCube butt. However, playing as Chris doesn't give you extra slots because his ass is too tight or something. I don't fucking know. Pretty much playing as Jill Valentine is, in some ways, the easy mode because you get like a shit biscuit full of ammo. They hand out ammunition to you like it's Christmas, whereas Chris, you're just fucked. So basically, while you're in the forest, being Sherlock homeboy, some dogs decide to come and fuck your shit. You run into a mansion, and this is where the game begins. I won't spoil the ending, but all you need to know that the mansion has a hidden lab created by the antagonist company called Umbrella. you know, the antagonist company of the entire series. You should probably know this. If you don't, you've been living under a rock or your mother's basement. Your general mission is to stop them while utilizing your wits to help you survive the traps and horrors within the mansion, along with the additional part of the game where you get to meet Lisa Trevor. And this is the beginning. This is how I get my balls wet. Yeah, this shit's hype. She wasn't in the original game. She was an add-on. She was a great addition. I won't spoil anything. You should just go enjoy it for yourself. But that is already a plus for me. You made a remake and you added to your game. That's commendable. Well, considering this is the pioneer of survival horror, it has... Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, are you waiting? Bitch, you better wait. Tank controls! Yeah. You know, tank controls. When no matter where on the screen you are, in order to move forward, you have to push up on the analog stick, and this corresponds to all the other cardinal directions. Are there cardinal directions? I don't know. Whatever. You see, tank controls are something that you either love or hate with a passion. However, I can understand both points of view. I love that tank controls truly make you feel at a disadvantage with your enemies and makes the fixed camera angles easier to navigate. Because you see, with modern horror nowadays, everything is all playing on PC, first person, I'ma get you, and I kind of have a hard time playing PC horror games. Because when something jumps out and scares me, I kind of just forget how to play the game. My fingers just go all over the keyboard and I start doing crazy things with the keyboard and I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. And that's not a good thing, especially when you're just walking down random creepy hallway number 15 and then you turn around and you see fucking Satan behind you and then all of a sudden you forget how to fucking walk. That's no bueno. So that's kind of why I like fixed camera angles in the tank controls. But on the flip side, I gotta admit, it's very, very outdated and frustrating in most cases because sometimes you'll just be minding your own business and holy fuck, seeing how games like Dead Space and The Last of Us can pull off horror sequences without these controls, I now know that it's not really needed. Hell, if you really want to be correct, Silent Hill didn't even have tank controls back then. But we'll get to Silent Hill another day. And don't get me started on the Crimson Heads. Capcom added a new feature where if you don't burn the body of a zombie that you kill, it'll reanimate as a super demon. Oh my god, get the holy water.
Here I am, you bald-headed punk. Here I am. Bitch, let's go. Hold the door. Fuck them get back bald-head. Bitch, no punk. Here I am. Take off. Whoop my ass. Bitch. Bitch.
As you would expect from a remake, the graphics have been enhanced. The camera angles are much more unsettling and artistic because some angles just made me sit there and admire them. Oh my goodness, they're gorgeous. They're so beautiful. You can really tell that they fully utilize the GameCube's hardware. Textures are crisp and gritty. The lighting is deliciously unnerving, and the characters and environments just look polished to perfection. Whenever I play this game, I feel like it's making love to my flippin' eyeballs. The ambience in this game is genius. Many times, you'll just be wandering around an area with no music at all. Sometimes just nothing but the sound of your own footsteps. Or you'll have some eerie as dicks music playing in the background. Whatever the case may be, you will be on edge. Music has never been Resident Evil's calling card because they obviously go for the atmospheric tracks rather than electro house dubstep shit, but let's just say this. This song, this goddamn song, this song is the theme for bowel movement, because whenever this music plays, somewhere in the world a moose shits himself. Oh, plus, the voice acting isn't god-awful anymore. They fixed it. They do make a couple nods at the old voices and the writing. Speaking of which, the writing in general is dramatically improved. So, good job, Capcom. You go, girl. Now, back to the original question. Is it a good game? Did it fix the old problems? Is it worth buying? No shit. Yes. Go buy it. Play it. Love it. Butter it up and have sex with the disc. Whatever it is you do with your games, just go get it. It is everything that a remake should be. It enhanced what was already good about it and added more. It's a shame that Capcom is almost balls deep in the grave at the moment because, you know, I would love to see a Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake like this. But, you know, they're too busy trying to milk Street Fighter 4 and giving us DLC and shit and trying to rip us off and not giving a shit about what we want. Assholes. If they made a Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, I don't even think they'd have to remotely worry about bankruptcy, because I'd buy like 1.5 million copies of this shit myself.
So, let me know what you've been playing recently to get you into the Halloween spirit. It's over. Halloween is fucking over. Oh, hey, guess what? Guess what? Oh my goodness. It's almost turkey season. It's turkey. Oh god, then after that is motherfucking Christmas. Good. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you didn't, go fuck yourself.
I'm a moosey, you're a moosey, we are all a moosey. Wouldn't you like to be a moosey too? Yeah.